University Centre Peterborough has been open since 2009 and it's a joint venture between Anglia Ruskin University and Peterborough Regional College. We really pride ourselves in supporting students into getting jobs. We have expert tuition and a wide range of degrees.
I've always been told that university gets more difficult. At UCP they teach you a lot of academic skills, not just my subject skills. So when we started, it wasn't focused on physiology and things like that. It was all about how to read academic journals, how to reference, how to just structure academically, and I found that really quite useful. So now, as I move through university, I'm actually finding it easier.
The practical nature of the course is something that we push very strongly. We don't believe that you can teach journalism in a lecture theatre of 100 people. It has to be something which is very personal. We keep the groups relatively small. We have 20 students maximum, and we believe that way we can provide them with the one-to-one support and guidance that they need to kind of fine-tune and develop their own skills. Students must get that one-to-one guidance.
When lectures are finished, I can actually just talk to my lecturer and say, you know, I'm struggling with this and could you help me with this assignment? That's what I really like about UCP is the way that you're always involved because it's so small. Every single week we're doing something different and new, and I find it really useful towards my future career, not just having a degree at the end of the course.
The students we get on here are very dynamic and motivated. A lot of them get sponsored by their companies.
The University Centre graduate demonstrates adaptability, intellectual autonomy, resilience and excellent communication skills.
We're very proud of our engineering and computing students this year particularly, as 100% of them have achieved full-time employment since leaving us.
Over the last several years, half of our final year students have got first-class honours degrees.
We have a state-of-the-art nice two-seater lecture theatre here and a multi-million pound computer suite which has recently been updated.
So here at UCP we've got a range of facilities. For those that enjoy the sports science, we have a host of physiology modules which we have a state-of-the-art lab. As well as that, again, we have a state-of-the-art gym with Olympic lifting platforms, and that really caters more for our strength conditioning module.
Our laboratory is actually a showcase laboratory for other colleges. We've been into other partner colleges and a lot of them use our laboratory as a reference.
The course is very practical based, and I would argue that it's probably one of the most practical based degrees we have in the country. So the idea is that the students are learning with industry standard software in an environment that looks and feels like a real media professional environment.
We work closely with Taverners Hall, which provide a university student halls based setup where students live together.
We have very close ties with companies such as Compare the Market, Anglian Water and Enterprise Cars, who offer internships for our students, many of which have gained employment through these opportunities.
We also try to find other opportunities locally for the students to do some professional work. One of the latest things is there's a Green Festival going on at Peterborough very soon, and our second year students have been asked to be the tour guides for that and create a comedic style promenade theatre event for the paying public.
As a student here, you'll find is that you'll get lots of time to actually go out into placements.
It's all about setting them practical tasks, going out into the real world, talking to people, getting interviews, coming back with that work and then giving them the support and guidance that they need.
One of the things we did recently was the second years had a performance of Hound of the Baskervilles, which they performed here at the university, and then we asked if they would like to take that show somewhere else, and we organised a night for them in a theatre in Norfolk called Westacre Theatre, and it was nice to take the students over there to give them experience of working in a different theatre and putting the show in front of a different audience and seeing how their show works on the road, as it were.
And that, I guess, makes us kind of different and unique to most HE institutions.
During my degree, especially around year one, I used to be terrible at giving presentations and doing anything really public facing. Over the 3 years I got better and I was scoring firsts in every course I was doing for presentations in my third year. So they're able to develop my confidence to actually be able to present, which is a key skill when running your own business.
For me, one thing that stood out about this university is when I was talking to my lecturer, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do when I finished university, let alone what I wanted to do during university. I wanted a way of starting my career. So they actually recommended, why don't you start being a gymnastics coach, and they find you job placements, and I'm actually a qualified gymnastics coach now, and I don't think if you went to any other university they'd kind of recommend that kind of thing to you. They just, they teach you the curriculum and that's it.
Studying at UCP as a student has changed my life. I've discovered things, qualities in myself that I didn't know were there.
It actually teaches you a lot of the fundamentals that you need to develop anything. Without that fundamentals, I couldn't do what I was doing today.
I definitely recommend UCP for anyone who's looking to go into even higher education.
It's amazing, it's incredibly fulfilling. I think that the degree has opened up opportunities for me that would never have been there.